Come, let us prepare, make some good profits today. Today it's the 21st August 26th. It's a Friday. Reason you see this is because the overnight future market has retested its 20-day moving average. So it's a natural slew of buyers that are within the order books. So this is why you see a small rise. So it's important as well you pay close attention to the overnight futures market as well. So you don't see it here because SPY ends at what time? Yeah, about 8 p.m. So after 8 p.m. yesterday, they retested the 20-day moving average. So this is why you see this. A little worrying that we're back in the middle of the range, right? And this is also a very possible sign of soaking up the sellers. And also a couple of days ago, you see how it has soaked up the buyers of the 5-day moving average, which you see has trended down to where that liquidity level is. This is great news. So today, if you don't have to trade, 5-day would be trending slightly downwards. Set your alerts at 5-day. Set your alerts at 20-day. If it stays within, you're not missing out. Right, so you can't just do that, set alerts. And unless there is a strong trend day today that is meant to break out the range, then it will be easy day to trade. It will be a strong trend. So that's what you want to be looking out for, right? So pay close attention to that. Otherwise, soaking up the sellers, soaking up the buyers of the two levels here. It's in preparation for next week, especially if we stay within the wedge. But take a look at a 30-minute chart. Nothing has changed, right? You see now there is a stronger wedge here, and our chart is blue shortly. Very clear ranges. So if you're, obviously managing some positions on the longer term, you have very clear range. You can start selling your options and just building some income from selling the options, the rights of owning your options, right? So your covered calls, and also if you have cash, your cash covered puts as well. So you have the ranges there. First things first, all right? Market opens, first things first. You have to ascertain whether it's still in the selling continuation. All right, it can remain in orange for a while it starts to taper slightly here. So the tapering is obviously very possible. You see some liquidity that was built here. So if it's not selling down, right? So if it's selling down, it becomes quite easy, right? If it's selling down, you wait for 20-day moving average, turn into some sort of resistance with the stronger green, breaking out of the range. And you saw that exactly yesterday as I was teaching you, right? You see, yesterday's video I talked about this green. You waited for it to break out, retrace, and the stronger green selling appeared. So this is how you clock that profits. Just this, you were waiting for this, right? It looks insignificant here, but it's this. On the 1-minute chart, it's plenty. Profits are plenty right here. All because you were waiting. And I will cover this in the weekend training video, so it is more emphasized. And so you learn a little bit more from the week's action as I consolidate all the knowledge in the training live stream on Sunday. So don't worry. So right now, remember, as I mentioned, there is liquidity here. So if this wants to break up upwards, you know what to wait out for, right? The green algorithm here breaking out. Be patient. Be mindful of that. Otherwise, as always, wait for cups to close at the 5-day, because the other green liquidity here, you want to see rebuilding some structure here, especially if it sells a little bit more. If there is continuation structure, you want to see it soaking up all the sellers more sellers from the 5-day and grabbing this green liquidity right here on the way up. Yeah, so 5-day, as I mentioned, 5-day, 20-day. Otherwise, if you can avoid it, try not to trade within the wedge. If you have to trade within the wedge, as with all the trading principles on Friday that I've always taught you, limit your attempts, right, and try to keep it tight, scale down, and protect aggressively before you get into position, right? Because you don't want to become liquidity and get chopped therein. Quite straightforward, you know the ranges, and the rest is just very good discipline, and it's the usual training that I've always been teaching you about. How not to be over trading on Friday, how to be wrapping up strong on Friday. Yeah, so thank you very much. I will see you later. Thank you.